guys, it's Joy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As we begin this new chapter of a new year, I would like to definitely set some small goals for myself, goals that feel attainable and achievable. I definitely like to use the new year to reset and almost give myself a fresh start, and I think it's important to have a good balance of, larger goals in life that might take years to get to, and then more smaller changes as well that can improve just your day-to-day. So I thought it would be a fun video idea if I took you guys along a few days of me attempting to check off a few of these goals. We're not going to wait another day of putting any of these goals off, so let's jump into it. Hi guys, so the first thing I wanted to start this video off with is me practicing my ukulele skills.
What?
So a fun fact about me is I actually taught myself how to play ukulele, I think back in high school, maybe my freshman or sophomore year. It's actually a super easy instrument to learn if you want to learn. It's only 4 strings, so there's not a lot of work to do with your fingers in terms of chords, and I feel like there are a lot of easy songs out there that just repeat the same 4 chords over and over again. I'm sure a lot of other people experience this, but I feel like it's common that when you get older, you kind of stop practicing, whether it's piano or ukulele or guitar. Life just gets busy and you don't always keep up with the old skills you once have, and eventually you lose them. I definitely don't want to lose this skill necessarily, even though it's not something I feel I need to do every single day. One of my 2025 goals actually was to learn a new song on the ukulele. Unfortunately, I did not complete that goal. This has just been sitting in my closet for a hot minute, so I just tuned my ukulele for the first time in a long time. I want to just start off by playing some really simple songs and seeing what I remember in terms of muscle memory. Right after tuning my ukulele, I used to always play one song immediately to see if it sounds right to me, so I think I'm going to attempt to do that. So surprisingly, I do definitely still have a little bit of muscle memory there. I'm not going to say I remember every single song I've learned in my 10+ years or whatever of knowing how to play ukulele, but I am surprised that I remember that. Yes! So I'm going to look up some newer music on my laptop right here and see if I can practice a little bit, and maybe I'll come back to you guys if I end up sounding okay. Hi guys, I'm back. I have been playing around with 2 different songs. One is The Fate of Ophelia by Taylor Swift, and the other one is Nobody's Son by Sabrina Carpenter. They're both pretty straightforward on the ukulele. I'd say the Taylor Swift song is definitely a lot easier, so maybe I'll play a really short clip of that. I realized I maybe shouldn't have cut my fingernails right before doing this activity because it's making it a little bit difficult for me to strum well. I'll do the best I can. I'm not gonna play that much of it because of copyright, and I'm really just doing this for me and to get better. I'm not saying I'm super good at it. So I'm trying to give myself a bit of grace here, but it's been really fun just playing for the last 30 minutes or so instead of like doom scrolling on my phone. I think this is an activity I want to keep up with at least maybe once a month. I don't want to give myself unrealistic goals, so I feel like once a month to pick up an instrument would be healthy for me. Hi guys, so today is a Saturday, so I thought I would take advantage of the full day I have to make plans with friends. Obviously, hanging out with friends isn't anything crazy or new. However, I do tend to go a little bit into hibernation mode during the winter, and it just becomes really easy for me to stay inside a lot in this cold weather. So one of my goals for 2025 is definitely to continue to, nurture the friendships I have, try new activities, whether that's just trying a new cafe or exploring a neighborhood outside of where I live. I also touched on this a little bit in my glow up video, but I want to take this year to really push myself to try new things, not only with my social life and the activities I do, but also the way I look. So today I'm doing just a simple high ponytail. I know that is like a totally normal hairstyle for a lot of people out there, but for me, this is actually a hairstyle I really rarely do. I've gotten really used to my claw clip because it's comfortable. I'm just used to it. It's my go-to. And I always felt a little bit weird about having this much hair out of my face. So hopefully this hairstyle doesn't end up hurting my head too much. That's what I'm most worried about today. But I'm excited to try something new, and I'll do my best to vlog a little bit of today. Hi guys, it's a new day and I wanted to recap the time I spent with my friends real quick. We went to this beautiful, delicious pastry shop called Supermoon Bakehouse, and they had this ube eclair that was heavenly. We also went to Dialogue Cafe and I got a black sesame hojicha latte, which was so fun to try. And we even did some walking around and wandered into this candy shop on the Lower East Side as well, and it was such a fun day spent with friends. I feel like in the winter I really do get into cozy mode, which is nice, but it does make it hard to hang out with friends sometimes. I love to host things here all the time, as you guys might know. I do think it is really healthy for me also though to go outside with my friends, socialize, try new things. So the last thing on my list, at least for this video, is I have not read a book in a really long time.
What?
I can't really even say when the last time was that I probably read a full book, at least for fun. Of course, I read in college, in undergrad. However, reading is something I feel like I do not really have time for now. I use my free time to work out, socialize, and honestly go on social media. I love social media as a hobby, as a way to wind down, and as a way to stay in the know for work since I work in media. However, it is very addicting. It's truly taken over my mornings and nights. So I think that it would be effective if I try to read a little bit more in 2026. I don't want to scare myself off with this goal and be unrealistic and tell myself I have to read every night before bed, because I know if I set a big goal like that, it's just not going to happen. So I'm starting off with this book that my sister gave me. It's called Book Lovers by Emily Henry, it's a rom-com. When I did used to read for fun, I did used to enjoy the rom-com category. I liked horror as well, but I feel like this would be a good way to ease into things. I'm going to try my best to give myself a relaxing space in my room and just read a little bit. I think the general goal I'll set for me will be to finish at least one book this year, since we're starting from 0, and then hopefully once I finish one, it'll have a snowball effect and I'll just keep reading more and more and more. Hi guys, I've been reading for the last 45 minutes or so. It feels like a good stopping point now. I honestly do feel very calm, very chilled out compared to how I might normally feel just from scrolling on my phone to relax. So of course I 100% understand why people love to read and their reasons of doing so. Hopefully I'll stay motivated and continue to read this book. It's really good so far. I've been enjoying it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video of me attempting to start some of my 2026 goals. And if you guys have any fun New Year resolutions or things you want to try, please leave a comment below because I'd love to hear all about it. I'll be back next week with a new video, and wish me good luck reading. Bye!